We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Morton, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-0 delivery. Dominguez is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Two out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy, former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
At the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Isaac Paredes. And he takes ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
1 strike now from Cole. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. Scope playing here in his age 29 season. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So now to the plate, Jake Rogers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count. Cabrera on second. Shaw at first. 2 out in the inning. And he missed again. High and away this time. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
There's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now at the plate, Dylan Cousins, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So far on the year, Cousins is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Tigers get just the 1. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll check in here at 277 with 19 homers, 57 runs batted in. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Still 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 13 home runs and 43 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working and you just can't keep running into outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cameron will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Dawa Lugo. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Dawa Lugo.
First pitch coming, here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Cameron.
Next up for Detroit, Daz Cameron, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0.
2 balls. No
It's
strikes.
never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
In the air, out to right. Dominguez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Shortstop. Yeah. De La Guerra.
Into the box, Chad De La Guerra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cole into the windup. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
So, good run.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Skied into very shallow right. Cousins is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMay.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
LeMahieu, a California-born ball player. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. to be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cousins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
One strike now from Cole.
Ball. 1-0.
Count remains 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. This one's down to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Popped up. Cabrera waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Stanton playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home.
Ball upstairs.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike. Now a hard liner, but foul. 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now batting, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Fouled straight back. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1. Now a fly ball, right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Chris Shaw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Dominguez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready for another chance? Jake Rogers reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Pitch for the strikeout here.
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
To the plate now, Dylan Cousins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Just hung in there on that one. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Dawa Lugo, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping into the box, Luke Maile. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Inside and low. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's wide. 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here it comes.
The count is full. 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 23 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Good waste pitch, 1-2. This one's chopped to third, reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers 1. Into the box now, Daz Cameron. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, shortstop, yeah.
Digging in, Chad De La Guerra. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, De La Guerra has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, De La Guerra is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Over to first, Cole, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Isaac Paredes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Three-two pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. No hits to this point. Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
That's popped up. Olsen ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-3 ball game. Tyler Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Tigers, number 70, Tyler Alexander.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela, and he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in. Hey.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Nico Goodrum.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-3. C.J. Estrada enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, C.J. Estrada.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chris Shaw.
Left fielder, number 13.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Jake Rogers, high in the air out to center field. Goodrum will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Cousins.
Digging in, Dylan Cousins. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Dawa Lugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Daz Cameron would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Daz Cameron. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Luke Maile.
The catcher, number 14, Luke Maile.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? There's one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Ben Heller will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Chad De La Guerra will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Isaac Paredes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
To the plate now, Jonathan Scope. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Popped him up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cameron is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw.
The left fielder, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0.
Ball in.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding into the box, Jake Rogers. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Back outside.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Cousins.
Striding in once again, Dylan Cousins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Down to 3-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dawel Lugo.
Ken Giles is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 52, Ken Giles.
Dawel Lugo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Giles is ready. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And and it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-1. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ronny Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Garcia, a right-hander, standing 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Scope is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Sure, the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Nico Goodrum, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Luke Maile, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Digging in now, Des Cameron. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Goodrum is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Chad De La Guerra.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Chad De La Guerra. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Striding in, Isaac Paredes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Giles sets. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Last breath for the Tigers. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Cole earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Ken Giles gets a 4-out save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.